One more time. My name is Agnes, a.k.a. Aggie Baby. My sister is Virginia Sue Pictou. This is where I'll start, is where I was on the night she disappeared. April 22nd, April 23rd is their official date. And that is I was in a sweat lodge in Indian Brook, Nova Scotia. I received a dream that night of two men dragging a young woman, a third one looking on, dragging her and burying her.
My special story is about Virginia, my cousin, and the first time we met was in the blueberry field, and me and Mike and Joe were, Margaret and Margaret were getting ready to go to work, and a woman came up to me and she said, she introduced herself and she said, "Hi, I'm Virginia and I'm your cousin." And we chatted a bit, and she was very happy to see me and excited, and I was excited, and very pretty. And that was the last time I seen her.
Last time I seen Virginia, I believe, was around 1990, 91. I just see her at that one time in Maine, when I was up over Pictou.
Found out that my sister was beaten, and two men were kicking her in the head and kicking her body about the same time that I was in the sweat lodge. And then she was picked up off the sidewalk by the police and transported to the hospital, to the main medical center in Bangor, Maine. And they were working on her, and then ended up a man that was shot had come in, and they had to stop working on my sister and worked on him instead. When they turned around, she was gone. And that's the last documented known place of where she was.
When I met up with Carl in Nova Scotia, in Sydney, he came up to me and he said, "Hello, cuz, and I love you." And I said, "I love you too." And that was the last I seen him when I was going to, leaving Sydney to go to Albuquerque, New Mexico, powwow. And he passed away. And I couldn't change my plans. I couldn't change my airfare. I couldn't go to the funeral. And when I got to the powwow, I danced and honored Virginia and Carl and my family. And I danced all that weekend. And I won a dance prize in dance competition. And I didn't claim my prize because I was there to honor Virginia and Carl and family.
And whenever I can talk about Virginia, I tell people these things. See, girls are rare in our family, and I prayed for my sister. I had a lot of brothers, and when Virginia came, it was so good because I got to hold her, right? And when she was growing up, she got, I helped her learning how to walk. I helped feed her. And, I was just happy to have a sister. There's all these things I have. We had our firstborn children together. They're only 28 days apart. So as sisters, of course, you feel each other's belly and teasing each other. And then when your firstborns are together, you put them side by side. And you do all these wonderful things that sisters would do.
It's been a frustration for the family because police enforcement, law enforcement in Canada cannot intervene because they have different laws in Canada and the United States. But there's a detective now that's still working on the case. It's still an open case.
When I tell people, I said on the day she disappeared, she left behind 5 children, including a 9-month-old baby girl, Renee. They will never know all the wonderful memories like I have. They only know when the detective comes and says, have you seen your mother? He comes every year on April 23rd, 1993, when she was missing, every year. And they said that for her birthday, when she turned 19, when she turned 18, she waited all day, hoping that maybe her mom would show up. Not something when a girl that grows up not knowing her mother waits for her all day for her 18th birthday. Be the best present, she said, she could ever have.
When I had the Sister in Spirit Vigil in 2009, I turned 40 years old, and Virginia's sister Agnes was there at the vigil too, and 40 other people, elders and children. We were looking at the pictures of the vigil. After we stopped looking at the pictures, a song came on radio. It's a song called Dance With Me by Johnny Reed, and this song goes out to her. The family, like with Agnes and her father Robert and her brothers, what they want is closure, and they want Virginia to be found.
Pray to God to find her.
Please help us find Virginia.